Every time I settled, I lost energy. I lost more passion for what I was doing. I started resenting going to work. I started resenting customers. Start saying no. I'm telling you right now, no's make you feel so good because when the yeses come, they're going to build your business.
Yo, Big D in the house, baby. Relentless execution, you already know. This is for the dream chasers, the grinders, the doers. Let's get it. Relentless execution, we don't ever stop. Climbing to the top, we rise like a rocket. Big D's the name, yeah, I'm running the game. From the ground up, now they all know the name. Big D.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Big D Podcast. This is episode 53. Today we're going to talk about that you're not lazy, you're just undervalued. So welcome back to the Big D Podcast. I'm your host, Dan Sachkowsky. Here's the three pillars that we focus on here at the Big D Podcast: wealth, freedom, and relentless execution. Guys, do me a favor. If you're not subscribed on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, please go ahead and do so. 70+% of you who watch my podcast aren't even subscribed. We have to get the message out there. Like, share, and review. If you could do it, it would just help us have forward movement and momentum moving forward. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate all of you viewing this content. So guys, November 6th, the 7-figure Blueprint Syndicate, literally just about a week away or a few days away. November 6th in Hamilton, New Jersey. Myself, Abdel, Sam, and Bedros Koulian. Real stages, real systems, no fluff. Go to the 7figuresyndicate.com. Tickets are actually sold out, but if you go out there, I'm going to open up the registration because I've already put sold out, but I'll open up the registration. If you're watching this, I'll allow you to get a ticket and grab your seat. You're not going to want to miss this. It's going to be an amazing event, and most people think events like this are for fluff. This is going to be for clarity, to help you grow your business, take you from the employee to the CEO, show you how to actually build systems and processes in your business, and show you how to scale. Like, if that's what you're looking to do, that's what this event's all about. It's just going to be a few hours, but it'll really help you get yourself ready and triggered to have an amazing 2026. So guys, let's jump right into the episode. Most contractors think that they're lazy because they drag feet on jobs, they procrastinate on getting estimates done, and they avoid tough conversations often. And a lot of times this beats that person up. But the truth is that if this is you, you're not lazy, you're just undervalued. And understanding that and understanding what that means is it's hard to be motivated when you know that you're getting underpaid and when you're not actually getting what you're worth, and when you present yourself to the marketplace and you're getting beat up all the time. It's really hard to run faster when you're carrying all the dead weight of those types of clients and those types of people who really don't respect you. Lazy? No. Frustrated? Yes. Underpaid? Undervalued? Yes. Absolutely. This is what you are. You can't be motivated if there's no motivator behind it. You can't be inspired to go out there if people are beating you down every single day. So you have to figure out, like, how can you fix that? But what does being undervalued and undervaluating yourself, like, what does that really mean? What does that really do? Well, you dread work. You don't want to show up. You don't care if you're late. You don't care if you don't show up. You don't care if you push it off for a couple of days, not because of the work, but because you know that maybe the math doesn't add up. Like, if you don't show up, whatever, like, you're already losing money. It doesn't even matter. So this is kind of your attitude around everything. You take lowball clients just because, like, you're trying to get the job, you're trying to fill the pipeline. People who nickel and dime you, hey, can you do better on your price? You actually do better on your price because you just want the job. You don't want to lose the job. And it kills your energy because you know that you just took on something that you bid for the money that you're supposed to make, and you just sold the job for a lower price just so you can take the job on. And now what happens if something goes wrong? What happens if the job scope totally changes and they do the same thing to you and you got to present change orders and then they want to get them for free? This stuff happens all the time, guys. So what happens also is you actually avoid growth opportunities because you feel that you're already stretched, but you're stretched so tight that you don't have any money coming in, and it just actually hurts. So you can't see an opportunity to actually go out there and grow. You settle for less because maybe you don't believe that you could charge more. Maybe you don't feel like the customer is going to pay more. These are all lies that you tell yourself. But here's the kicker, that undervaluing yourself doesn't just hurt you. It hurts your business. It hurts your employees. It hurts your family. It hurts everything. It hurts the entire future of everything that you're trying to build right now because it's not building on something solid. And when you're underpaid and overworked, like, you're just overworked and you're bringing home scraps instead of building abundance. Like, you should be building abundance. You have to build abundance. Abundance doesn't just come. It comes from all the stuff that you build around it to make it a part of your life day in and day out. Well, I'm going to tell you, like, everything I talk about all the time, I know it personally. I've been through it. This was me. This was my season. This was something I went through, whatever it is. You know, for years, I took on jobs that were unprofitable just because I wanted to keep cash flow going. I wanted to keep, money coming in. I wanted to keep moving. I told myself it'll all work out. At least the guys are busy. How many times do you hear that? I just want to keep the guys busy. I mean, just keeping the guys busy doesn't pay the bills. It just keeps the guys busy. That's not any way to run a business or operate something that you're trying to scale. Every time I settled, I lost energy. I lost more passion for what I was doing. I started resenting going to work. I started resenting customers. I was always taking it out on my employees because maybe they weren't turning things around fast enough for me to break even. I mean, I was already losing. Never mind, going beyond breaking even. Like, if I was losing more than that, I would get super stressed out, super aggravated. The turning point came when I finally raised my prices. I said enough was enough. I was terrified. I thought clients, would run. I thought they wouldn't respect me. I thought they would tell me I was crazy. But you know what? The wrong ones left. And the right ones stayed. And suddenly, like, I started to have margins. I started to see things. Suddenly I had energy again. Suddenly I was excited about what I was doing again. That shift showed me that I was never lazy. I was just undervalued. I was undervaluing everything in my life. I was letting the market dictate what I was worth versus telling the market what I was worth. So here's the framework. If you want to start putting yourself and becoming valued and becoming a person who stands strong in your industry, no matter what it is, look at the last 10 jobs you did. Was the pay worth it? Or did you maybe basically subsidize your clients? Like, hey, as long as I can get all these people to fill my pipeline, I'll be busy enough to just take care of the bills and pay my guys and work my way through. Or did you actually prosper through those jobs? I mean, the whole reason why we're in business is because we don't want to be an employee, and we want to have time freedom, and we want to make money, and we want to have profits, and we want to do things. And if you're good at your craft and you're good at what you do, there's no shame in being profitable. There's no shame in being in the marketplace and being someone who's actually making money. The whole goal in life is to make money. It's not to do things for other people for free while they take advantage of you and not pay you money. So the first thing you have to do is you have to audit your pricing, like I said, and just kind of look at, like, the last 10 jobs. Like, hey, over the last 10 jobs, what were my profits? Were they over 20-25%, or were they under 10 to 5%? So that's the first thing you have to do. The second thing you have to do is you have to drop lowball clients. Like, this was one of the hardest things for me to do because I was like, man, these guys are filling my pipeline, are keeping me busy. But once I got rid of the headaches, once I got rid of people who were stressing me out, once I got rid of people who were, like, lowballing my business and not valuing what I was worth in the marketplace, it brought me to a place where I started gaining respect from new people and started working right with people. Once I gave them a price, they took the job. They didn't say, hey, can you do a better price? Can you do it cheaper? I mean, at the end of the day, guys, you go to an auto body shop, the price is the price. You go to a restaurant, the price is the price. So why should your business, no matter what it is, be any different? You go to the barber, you get cut. He says, hey, you owe me $25. You owe me $35. You can't say, oh my God, can you do any better? Like, at the end of the day, the price is on the wall. You know what you're paying. And if you don't want to pay it, you're not going to get the service. So why shouldn't your business be the same way? Why shouldn't you construct your business the same way, where your prices are your prices? And if they don't like them, they can go elsewhere. That was one of the best things I ever did. The next thing is start respecting your own time. Every yes to a cheap job is like another dent in your family's future, a dent in your health, a dent in your future, a dent in your company's growth, a dent in your employees, feeling confident because you're feeling good about the job and the work that you're doing right now. Hey guys, quick interruption to the show. We have Joe and Micah here from Ability Tree. Joe, why don't you share with us what you do at Ability Tree?
Hey, yeah, thank you, Dan. So we come alongside families impacted by disability by providing rest, recreation, education, support, and training, basically bringing families impacted by disability out of isolation into community.
Awesome. Hey guys, after this video, you're going to see a link in the caption. Make sure you check out Ability Tree and check out his mission here with Micah. Awesome. Start saying no. I'm telling you right now, no's make you feel so good, because when the yeses come, they're going to build your business. So I always tell people, like, no's help you build you and build you to who you need to be. And yeses build your business. They build your income. They build your portfolio. But once you go through the no's and you get filtered through all the crap and you start getting the good yeses, you're just going to see such a better outcome and such a better income as well. When you do this, you're going to start, seeing that you're not dragging your feet anymore. You're going to stop dreading Mondays. You're going to stop procrastinating. You're going to stop putting things off. You're going to be like excited again to be working your business, because suddenly, like, the work feels worth it again. I mean, I remember that day like it was yesterday when the work felt worth it again. It was super, super awesome. One of my clients, I remember, I was talking to him maybe like 6 months ago, and he's like, I can't raise my prices. Like, I'm competitive in the marketplace, but I'm not making money. I'm like, listen, you don't know what other people are paying. You don't know what their overhead is. You don't know what they're paying their employees. You don't know anything. So what are you really comparing your prices to? What people are saying they're paying? Because a lot of times, like, customers try to dictate what they want to pay, but that's not truly what they will or should be paying, right? So I said, listen, you have to raise your prices by at least 25%. You have to, because your profit margins are like literally 5%. You're not making any money. You should be between 25 and 30%. And then, if something happens, you fall between 20 and 25 and you're doing good. He gained a $60,000 profit in 6 months. His business went up. He was scared to do this for the last 6 years. I convinced him to do it, and he literally gained his bottom line up $60,000 in profit in just 6 months. A little tweak can change everything in your business. And now he was confident again. He was excited again. He was ready to grow to even, 6 figures from that point in profit. Another one of my customers was scared to charge more for his remodeling job, because he said that this is the average square foot price and whatnot. And I said, listen, you can't go off of a square foot price for every job. Like, if you're initially bidding a job without plans and stuff, yes, you can do that. But when it comes to what you're delivering to the customer and what services you're bringing, what products you're bringing, what finishes you're bringing, like, it doesn't go by the square foot price anymore. Value equals value, right? So, like, pricing doesn't equal the value. If they're not willing to pay for what they want to design, you have to give them what they're willing to pay for, or you have to change the sequence. So I helped him build a new price structure for his business. He thought he was going to lose half of his business. He goes, I'm never going to be able to sign customers anymore. He actually closed more deals because clients respected him because of the value and the higher ticket that he was bringing to the marketplace by giving them a better option so that they weren't paying change orders throughout the entire job. So he actually won more business and gained more respect, and he felt, totally good after he did it. But it was one of the scariest things that he had to do in his business in the last 10 years. And over again, I've seen it with so many people that, they're undervaluing themselves and it kills their energy. But by raising your value, it revives your energy. It brings it back. It brings you back to where you need to be. So many different businesses that I coach, from, car service to dental to whatever it is, any business. A guy owns multiple car washes. We just raised his prices by like $3, and his bottom line went up like $280,000 in 6 months by $3. So at the end of the day, like, we have to play with the market, and people are not going to stop coming to you if you're giving them a good service or a good value over dollars. People would rather pay for quality as long as you can express to them what you're giving to them and you can deliver to them. But when you can't express what you're doing for them and you can't show them what you're giving them, then they're going to beat you down and want you to be the cheapest guy in the marketplace. So here's the truth, that you're really not lazy, you're just undervalued. And if this hit you, the cure is not more coffee. It's not more hustle. It's because that's more punishment. That's more breakdown for you. That's more stress for you. The cure is actually valuing yourself and understanding that you have to be confident enough to charge more and actually charge what you're worth, drop the toxic clients, and then start protecting your time. And you'll start seeing the biggest difference in your world. So here's a challenge for you guys this week. What I want you to do is I want you to audit one of your clients, and maybe one of them that's undervaluing you or beating you up all the time on your prices, and either raise the rate on them. Let's say you have a change order, you have something going on, raise the rate on them or drop them. Like, you can't keep working for free. Nobody works for pennies. Everyone works for dollars, right? You have to raise the dollars. You have to make sure that you know that you're not showing up every day for work because this is a charity case. You're just feeding people, doing things for other people, but at the end of the day, whatever's left, there's nothing left for you. That's not really a true business. If you need a kickstart, check out my 7-day challenge on my website, dansachkowski.com/blueprint. There's a 7-day video series. That's a challenge. I talk about it all the time. It's helped so many people just get back on track. If you want to apply for one-on-one coaching, whatever it is, I can help you scale. I could take you 3x, 5x in your business in the next 12 months guaranteed. I can guarantee a 3x. As long as we work the plan together, you will 3x your business. You will have more time, more money, more freedom, and your business will be striving with less of you involved in it. I guarantee that. If you're a contractor, specifically for contractors, I created what's called a Builder Accelerator program because that was my background for 26 years. I know how to build and scale companies. They're all the same. Like, when you're building and scaling, the systems and processes are unique, but it's all the same structure. So I can help any business. But because I spent 26 years in construction, I created a Builder Accelerator program to show how a contractor can make $200,000 to $300,000 to $400,000 on one acquisition, one job, versus trying to sell 3 or 4 or 10 renovation jobs that make the same amount of money and stress and burn themselves out. I show them how they can do it with one job, and I guarantee a $200,000 return in 18 months on one single job, or I'll work with you until you do. And if you want to check out more episodes, I'm a co-host on another podcast called Intrepidus Movement, Intrepidus Podcast. Check it out. It's on all the same platforms, YouTube, Spotify, Apple. And there we interview business owners. We talk about, all their fears. We talk about inception of their business, the things that they went through, the things that they're going through, how they're growing, how they're scaling, everything. One episode can help you, can take you to the next level. It can change your life just by hearing from one person who's maybe was struggling in the same place that you're struggling in, and just hearing their perspective and what they did to actually cheat the code and get out of it can change your business forever. So I encourage you to check out some of those episodes. Also, you've seen the video here, Ability Tree, my foundation at heart, abilitytree.org. Pastor Joe has got something incredible going on. I get to see him in a couple days. He's going to be at my event, and they help families that are impacted by disability. Go to abilitytree.org, shop abilitytree.org. Maybe you can buy some of their merch. They got t-shirts, hats, a whole bunch of stuff, swag bags, whatnot. But more importantly, guys, I say instead of buying merch, I would just go to their site and see how you can support them. You can throw them $1 a day, whatever. It's not a lot of money. $365 a year. You could throw them, a little donation right now, one time, $1 one time. I don't care what it is. At the end of the day, we waste so much money on stuff in life, but if we could just take a couple bucks and help other people, that's the real value in our life. Giving back, giving, sharing, and helping and donating to other people, that's where life starts to develop. That's where we start to develop. When we release what we had and help other people, even if it's so minimum, you start to see a huge change gradually in your life by just taking small steps. Also, a few days away, don't forget the 7-figure Blueprint Syndicate. Myself and Bedros, we're going to be there. I'll open up the tickets after this launches here today on Monday. 7figuresyndicate.com. We're sold out, but hey guys, I'll let you get your ticket if you want to. If you're really serious about coming, Hamilton, New Jersey, we're going to be there. It's at night, 5 to 9 p.m. Look forward to seeing you. And guys, I want to say thank you to my sponsors. Life Out There Apparel has been my sponsor since the beginning of the Big D podcast. Over 50 episodes now. Mark's an incredible human. He has a new launch every month on his apparel. Has a great story, collaborates with people, sees how he can bring them to market, help them and explode them in the marketplace by sharing their story with some kind of merch that will touch other people. So check out lifeoutthereapparel.com. Use code BIGD10. Also, Proud Father Apparel. These guys are incredible. These are for you proud fathers, you fathers who actually show up. You go out there, go to work, hustle, put the time in, do what you got to do, and then you come home and you show up at home as well. If you're a proud father, you want to check out their apparel, check out their mission. I absolutely love what they're doing. I love being a part of what they're doing, and I'm honored to be able to represent them as well. So proudfatherapparel.com, use code BIGD15 for a discount, and make sure you check them out. Also, get Wabam. So we have all their stuff over here. This is just a few of their products. Excuse me. So we got Whiplash. Whiplash is a detailer. We got Fresh. It's their air freshener. Smells incredible. You got Vivid. This is their interior cleaner. You got Shine. It's their protective shine cleaner. And you got Slick, which is their ceramic coat detailer. Guys, their products are incredible. I am so huge on keeping my stuff clean, my trucks, cars, whatever it is I have, motorcycles, boats, everything. Even jet skis, whatever it is that you have. There's no product on the market that you actually spray, apply, and work and get the end result that you get with Get With Bam. So make sure you check out getwithbam.com. Use code BIGD10 for a discount. And guys, make sure you're promoting them. These products are incredible. There's nobody else out there like that. These are all small businesses that are just trying to grow in the marketplace. We can all buy from big stores, but these are people who actually stepped outside the box, outside the big market, and want to support their families by bringing something to the marketplace of value. And this is why I decided to partner up with these guys, as my sponsors. So, and also don't forget Ability Tree. Just jump in there, either get some merch or throw some, a couple bucks in there if you can. Guys, by helping other people, we can make the biggest difference in this world. So don't forget to subscribe. Apple, YouTube, Spotify. Like, share, and review. If you're not subscribed, do me a favor, subscribe. If you're not commenting, please comment, please share. We have to help get this movement out there, guys. I appreciate all of you. This is the Big D Podcast. I'm Dan Sachkowsky. Wealth, freedom, relentless execution, and I'll see you at the top.
Yo, Big D in the house, baby. Relentless execution, you already know. This is for the dream chasers, the grinders, the doers. Let's get it. Relentless execution, we don't ever stop. Climbing to the top, we rise like a rocket. Big D's the name, yeah, I'm running the game. From the ground up, now they all know the name. Big D. Started from the bottom, had a vision so clear. Building empires from the sweat and the tears. Serial entrepreneur, that's the brand I wear. In the game for the long haul, I'm always prepared. From the business to the podcast, always making moves. Every step calculated, never losing the groove. Study the greats, now I'm making my own rules. Success in my blood, ain't no way I'll lose. I got systems, got strategies, laid out the plan. Built a dynamic lifestyle, that's the Big D brand. Raised a family on vision, now I take a stand. Roadmap to success, it's in the palm of my hand. We're relentless execution, we don't ever stop. Climbing to the top, we rise like a rocket. Big D's the name, yeah, I'm running the game. From the ground